Welcome to another episode of After the Date. I'm your host, Dotun, and I am here with my two wonderful co-hosts, Lady J, Joan, and of course our special guest, Immanuel.
Greetings.
How are you both doing? Immanuel, how are you?
Excellent.
Excellent,
Yeah, still
fantastic.
good.
Joan, how are you?
I'm good, The pandemic affected me, but we're here today. Thank God.
That's good. The topic of today's discussion is, do you know your love language? So, Immanuel, do you know your love language?
Yes. So I did the test thing some time ago, and I got like some results.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Joan,
a test.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
so,
online.
okay, wait.
You know,
For
it's a
Joan to
thing.
ask, there's a test, it means that Joan does not know her love language.
I think we can infer Joan's love language from her previous
From her previous
statements.
statements,
You know,
right?
one thing I
Yeah.
don't want to do
Yeah.
right now is be under this prejudice, here and there. So
Okay.
let's figure it out.
Okay,
Help
let's-
me figure
okay,
it
let's-
out.
okay. You know what, Joan? We're gonna teach you.
Okay.
You learn every day, and today, Joan, you're gonna learn.
I'm in school.
Okay, so there are actually 5 love languages. They are physical touch,
Okay.
words of affirmation, quality time, gifts,
I'm pseudo with him.
and what's the last one?
Acts of service.
Acts of service. Those are the 5 love languages.
Mm-hmm.
So if your relationship is going to be successful, you need to know which 3 out of the 5 matter the most to you. So, Joan, tell us, out of all the things that I just listed, what is important to you?
The most important one is acts of service.
Okay.
No, I don't know what that hand is about. You speak on yours, sis, and let me speak on mine.
No. So you can't say that money is an act of service because it's actually not. That would fall under gifts.
That's what I'm saying. That
I'm saying she's lying.
I'm saying that he is so like I can't even deal with him right
Joan,
now.
why is Immanuel always coming
Immanuel is coming
you?
for me because really secretly he's talking about himself. Okay.
Okay.
So
he's projecting.
He's projecting. That's the truth.
Okay.
Please, can you just back up off of Joan and let her express what is in her heart?
You know, Immanuel is an Igbo man as well, so money is the
So-
first thing that they think about.
Are you
So
also Igbo?
No, I'm just saying Igbo man. The Igbo
Okay.
man is always about his coins.
I mean,
We can't blame you.
That's
Sha.
why we love them. Anyway, Joan, go on. Please name the first one.
So acts of service, definitely. I love a man that helps out. Turns on the gen, picks up things in the house, picks me up, when I need to be picked up. And then the second
In
one,
spirits.
yeah.
Okay. You
The
did
second
mention
one
prayer. It's picking
is
you up.
the second one is physical touch.
Okay.
I like physical touch, and the third is words of affirmation.
All right.
I want someone to say, "Yes, you look cute." Okay.
Or you don't.
Or you don't, but they'll be telling you don't. They'll be telling me I look cute.
All the
So,
shade.
I mean, that, the first thing that comes to your mind is the first thing that you get every day. So for me is what I've said, and for him is what he said.
Okay.
And the last one is quality time.
Noted.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as he's working and doing stuff, I don't mind, if he doesn't have time for that's time for the bacon.
Okay, so Immanuel, what about you?
So my first is definitely words of affirmation,
Okay.
and next is acts of service,
Okay.
and after that I would put. What's the money one?
Gifts.
Gifts.
Receiving gifts.
Receiving
Yes,
gifts.
and then last is touch
Okay.
because I like my space.
Okay. All right. So my love languages are in order. You guys already know how I feel about man. So obviously, physical touch is very important to me. Touch my hand, maybe caress my leg cheekily, but nothing too cheeky. Please keep it PG-13. And then quality time. I really like somebody who is as invested and involved in the relationship as I am. So like when we're spending quality time together, cuddle and all that stuff, love that. And then words of affirmation are a very big deal to me. You have to speak life into me. You have to bring positive energy and like good vibes.
Yeah.
Any negativity, I beg, don't come around here. We already know where we live and we already know how the way the place is. So please.
That's fair.
It's already tough enough.
That's
out
fair.
here.
So say things to uplift me. Yeah?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So which is the most important out of all the 5? Immanuel.
would you? I think it's a type between words of affirmation and acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of like showing by action how you feel about somebody or by speaking.
Okay.
And giving money doesn't necessarily like solve everything. If you give someone money but you're absent, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Unless you're Joan, the money might be sufficient.
You know what?
No.
Stop taking digs at Joan.
He has no knowledge of anything that has to do with my life, and it's fine because the haters always pop up.
Haters gonna hate.
They always pop up. They're steady. That just goes to you're
And
doing
then,
something right.
Joan, if you don't have haters, have you blown?
That's the truth.
All right, Joan. So out of all the love languages that you listed, which one is most important to you?
The acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why?
So service can mean different things, helping me service my car, my system, the engine,
Of the car?
of the car.
Okay.
Of the car.
Okay.
Of the car.
Of the car.
Let's just clarify.
Yeah.
You know what you're servicing
car.
inside,
And just helping me out in different ways. I feel
I can understand that because for someone to do things for you, I feel like it means they actually care about
Exactly.
your well-being and stuff like that.
And they
That's
remember.
and they remember. It means like you're at the top of their mind. And if you're not at the top of your partner's mind, then
Somebody else is.
Woo!
And you don't want to be on the other side of that.
Because then we all know what's coming next.
Yeah.
Drama.
Done.
Okay.
Okay, so the next question is
Top of your list.
Oh, top of my list.
Yes, sis.
What is most important? You know what? I don't think anyone is more important than the other. I think it's about where I'm at on a particular day.
Fair.
So if I'm like in my feelings and like needy, then you just need to be available for whatever it is that I need. So if I'm like maybe a little sad today, you have to come with the word like, oh babe, why are you sad? What do you mean? You're so great, you're so fantastic. Look at you, fangirl like you. Who is finer than you? Nobody.
Are you putting the words
I'm
in your
just-
boo's
like,
mouth or
No, but this is a script.
Is that a script?
No,
that
I'm
is,
just, no, I'm just saying, like, just, gas me up. Like,
Okay.
you
That's fair.
know, if your man's not going to gas you up, really, then what is he doing there?
That's fair. It's all
Needs to
five.
be your
Yeah.
cheerleader.
And then, like, on other days, maybe I just need a hug to just feel closeness, warmth, just be reminded like, oh, babe, you're loved. I love you. Come
You
here, girl. Come
matter.
get this sugar. Just things like that. So it really depends on the day of the week and how I'm feeling.
Fair.
Yeah. All right. So are you ready for the next question?
Yeah, let's go.
Please.
The next question is, so you know your love language, or your love languages rather,
Yes.
and you know yours.
Yeah.
So what is the number one thing you look for when trying to decide on a partner? Immanuel, let's go with you.
So because I am like big on acts, I'm very conscious of how you treat other people. So if you go out and you're rude to waiters or waitresses, rude to the Uber drivers, then we have a problem.
Yep.
So
and
that's
I'm
the
with you
first
on
thing.
that.
That's the
I'm with
first
you on
thing.
that. John, what about you?
The funny thing is, I don't even know if it falls under this category.
Just say three
Just say
letters.
it.
Three letters.
No, I don't.
Three
I just
letters.
I look for someone who has humor. Like I just
I see what you mean
maybe we could chalk that under like words of affirmation, I guess, or just being positive. But someone who has humor, because life is tough, honestly.
Yeah.
Like no matter what level I'm at, if we're struggling, if we're getting, no matter what, let's just be able to laugh together or make me laugh. I just feel like that's the most important thing for me, to be honest.
Okay.
You know what? I look for somebody who is like balanced and stable. I just need you to know what you're about. I need to know that you're focused, that you don't get easily distracted, and that you have a very strong sense of self, because our society is one where it's very easy to get like swayed and influenced by things happening around you, or even to get lost or caught up in your circumstances. And everybody knows that Nigeria is a place where your circumstances can change overnight.
Literally.
Yeah, literally overnight. So you need to be like very grounded, stable, and just like overall balanced. Again, I'm not really sure where that
falls.
fits
That's what I'm saying.
under like the whole love language thing. But I guess in expressing how stable you are and how mentally sound you are, I guess it would fall under words of affirmation.
That seems like a huge umbrella.
Yeah,
right now.
a huge umbrella. Like you would
Many
project.
things are under it.
You would project where your mind is at based on the things that you say, right?
Yeah, fair.
Because he could be giving you gifts and still be,
Sleeping with other people.
girl, look, zero. Like he could be balanced with his work, but swayed by other women and the
That
mini
means you
skirts
could be good at
and
balancing
things.
women. So specify the balance you want.
Exactly. So
you
you
want,
said
like,
that.
in the
Well,
life
you're supposed to be good
balance.
at balancing,
Yeah, do you want to balance all the
You know what? Let me not get carried away because this is not what this episode is about.
Okay.
However, I feel like we should have had Immanuel on for the cheating episode.
Yes.
Immanuel would have
That
dragged.
would be
You'd have dragged.
that would have been horrid for
Been messy for
the
who?
exes, not for me.
Woo!
It's fine.
Immanuel, who are your exes? Just tell us right now.
Look.
Nobody. Yeah, summary. People.
You know when you can't remember the ex?
I literally
He
can't
said
remember.
no.
An ex is an ex for a reason.
Yeah.
Full stop.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so the last question for today's episode is, what was the one thing that somebody did or said to you that made you fall for them totally and completely? That you were like, oh, this person's definitely the one.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Well, seeing as it was shrouded in deception, I don't know if I can really count it
Yes,
as
some people are still in it.
My
still a little
chest,
bit, but,
my chest.
Yeah.
So I think like for me, like I said, it's very simple. Just remembering things and just being affirming. So I don't think there's one thing that anyone
It wasn't
has
just like
done.
one thing.
No, because I'm not really like a big surprise person, or you come to my house and just I'm not a fan of that. So I don't think there's one thing someone has done that has been like, wow. I'm just, or maybe my life is just a tragedy.
Okay.
That is
Joan, what
another,
about
Could
you?
another
also
level.
be a
You
thing.
know something? I'm not even thinking that this whole love language thing, can I just really be honest? I kind of like a guy who gets jealous of like other guys when other guys.
So is that so somebody's jealousy?
It's kind of sick, I know, but it's just, I don't know where that falls and how to say it in a better way, but just, I feel like it kind of makes me feel special, you know what I mean? Because me, I'm a very jealous person. I don't want my partner to be talking to any next bitch or next chick or whatnot.
I think we should unpack that.
Yeah.
Would you like to pause?
Now,
how are you
keep
feeling?
rolling. Let's go. Let's
How are you
go.
feeling?
She said what she said.
I think we
said
should
what I said.
unpack that.
She said
You
what
know.
she said.
So that whole, just
So jealousy is what helps you
kind
fall
of,
for
I
somebody.
think it's kind of cute, I just feel like it's just kind of cute.
Okay.
Makes me feel a little special.
Okay, so honestly, I'm actually not one for the jealousy because, man, I just like it-
Healthy jealousy.
I think it just
It always leads
to
into
drama.
Uh-uh.
I just think
What's the meaning of this?
it means fights.
No.
Fights. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
No, I
You
feel like
know.
there's
But,
there's a little bit of healthy jealousy that helps. Just it's a spice in the soup.
I mean, like jealousy with someone eating like 2 pieces of meat is different from talking to somebody else.
That I don't understand the correlation between 2 pieces of meat and jealousy.
He's
But
hungry.
anyway,
Somebody's hungry,
Let me
and
answer the question.
hopefully we can end quickly so we can have a meal.
let me ask you a question.
Please.
So, what makes me fall for somebody? First of all, I can't remember the last time I fell for somebody.
Tragedy.
So-
Look at how
But
we are
let me-
living in
okay,
Lagos.
okay. So, one of the things that plays a big factor in whether or not I'm going to fall for you is how aggressively you pursue me. Yes. See, please, I want to be the prey and I want you to be the predator. Not like
Another sick mentality, but here we
I
go.
think
We
we
roll
have-
with it.
No, I want
You
to.
watch 365? Is that what's happening?
Ooh,
Is that what-
yes, like that movie.
Look, Discovery Channel or
No, I just really want you to be assertive and for you to assert your dominance and just really be clear that, Dotun, what do you mean? You're the one for me. You're my woman. Don't worry. Take your time. When you come around eventually, I'm going to be right here. The last time that happened, we did say do.
so Oladosun, you're
We
the
broke
fronter.
up. I front.
Okay.
I
I think we were able to surmise.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
But life is too short too.
This sounds like the plot
After
of the movie that
COVID-19.
ends badly.
Well,
Life is too
actually,
short
it
to
ended badly.
front.
You're right. It ended badly. But yeah, that's
All
it.
these guys, after you front for them, next thing you know, when they now finally get to you, it's like to them the challenge is done. On to the next.
So how about you don't front? And
That's what I'm
just,
saying. That
express
life is too short
interest.
for fronting.
Like, hi.
Whatever,
You know.
guys, whatever. And that brings this week's episode of After the Date to an end. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, we air same time every week on Saturday. And of course, Rate the Date airs every Thursday at 7 p.m. Lastly, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Thank you and see you again next week.